And Burton listed at 6 foot, might be closer to 5'10".
Close enough to him where a closeout is not necessary.
The coach's son averaging almost 16 a game.
Notre Dame seeing bodies instead of open court.
A good look in the corner for Flagg, and the fourth. Boy, patient and unselfish.
What a pass.
Yes, this is terrific. ESPN Plus and ESPN Deportes as it is tipped in to go this far. Flagg over Davis. Handling for the Blue Devils.
Almost like a zone look underneath.
And Flagg with his 6th.
And he's headed toward the baseline, toward the corner more than toward the basket. Can't foul there.
Flagg driving on Davis and scored. Flagg for 3. In these games, they've just got to do little things better here and there to turn the L's into W's. Flagg right down the lane for the slam.
Play action.
Burton switches on to Flagg. Flagg gets into the paint and makes it look easy. Crossover. Up over Jai to lay it in.
And obviously in the WNBA for years, and with USA Basketball.
Yep. Flagg off the glass.
14 field goal attempts. This will be his 16th free throw.
A new ACC freshman record. And the loudest ovation of the day belongs to Cooper Flagg. And that will do it. Duke 80 foot.
Edgecombe rattles in the 3. Rebound goes. In another. His second 3 tonight. Foul. They called that one on the floor. Edgecombe rocking the rim with 2 hands. So Baylor gets the stop. Can they get a bucket? Edgecombe rising up. High fly. 5-point lead for K-State. Edgecombe rising up, and this time he throws it down. Edgecombe trying to go to work, takes the body blow now. Edgecombe curling off that screen, jump stop, finishes at the bucket. Right, the freshman taking his time. Edgecombe finding some space. He hits the three.
And perhaps for his future here. Well, that was a goaltending. That ball was up above the rim and in the cylinder. And Johnson, who's taking a whole bunch of shots early in this one. Larry trying to drive against Perry, denied. Williams, he's on Johnson. Soft touch for Tre Johnson. He's got lost. Garrison just floated down the left side, and he was in the middle of the paint. Chance for Pope to bury one. He does. They really go. Away. That ball knocked away by Kent. Here's Johnson with a pick. Perry back. Johnson away. Well, this EC play. Good move. Johnson as he beat Oway, turned his back on him. Yeah, Oway just... You can't face guard a great Shedrick trying to work against big body Garrison. And now Johnson with 10. Fade away, right on the money. Well, he can create his own, can he not? And you're better off over Correa on the right. Now he'll launch a 3, and that's a little too strong. Now will Tre go one-on-one? He will. Difficult shot. He makes all of those. I mean, he was actually going no good. Contested that time by Larry. If you're Texas, score right now in your transition game. Johnson trying. Throws it up. What a play. Tre Johnson. Especially. Oway gets set to check back in. Johnson dribbles, drives. He got hacked by Noah, and he'll get a chance to shoot. And you've got to have clear communication and what he told us Tuesday. One of the reasons why he chose Austin. Brea really shined late in that game against Tennessee as we hit the 11-minute mark. Johnson went with the left instead of the reverse. You cannot open up your hip, Pope. 24 points, Tre Johnson now by Garrison, and that one goes over the rim from Peck. That's Shedrick right out of the way. Again, his nose for the ball and urgency to get to the front of the rim is elite. Double-double for Amari Williams. Johnson wants to do it again. Throws up a circus shot. Again gets it. Oh, my goodness! The last 2 minutes, Mark Pope will have a lot to talk about with his guys. Owe shot is good. It won't count. It'll be a 4-point Texas win, and arguably the biggest they've had all year.
Wolf has the ball. See ball and man. He's got great vision. A little late challenge.
What a start for Donaldson.
For Wolf. Good handle. Again, everybody's got to stay locked on their guy. Terrific vision. Wolf possesses.
Anthony Leal extending that defense. Relentless defender. This is Wolf. Free to shoot. Spins, fades, and sticks it.
That's what it is. And things went asunder a little bit. And again, the disappointment, particularly, look at this kid, though. He's so tough with
it. So hard to predict how this Indiana team is going to play, even just the last couple of weeks. Look at Wolf. Spin cycle. Left. Long rebound, Jones.
Shedder's the guy that made that happen on that play. Got it back. Nobody's stunting or helping, and he can put you away. He should have given it up earlier. Would have gotten it back, Donaldson. Doesn't make many mistakes.
This is Wolf.
He can elevate, too, with this. Look at this.
Into the paint. Sweet dime. Gets it to go. And Baca, who had come in red hot, averaging better than 19 per game ref in his previous 4, gets his first points of the day.
Pretty adjustment. Can use Golden anytime they want. Here's his roll to the rim.
Wolf gets that screen, goes glass.
Almost. Same play.
Wolf underneath. Boy, those two just magic to good in the shot.
Great kick. Nice pass.
Nate Golden drops the hammer. He's got 15 in the second half.
Got to keep Donaldson out of the lane. That is key.
Here comes Wolf into the paint. Off balance and contact.
All ACC honorable mention. 7-2. Knueppel with the drive with the left hand.
Out of nowhere to come up with the offensive rebound.
Great movement. Another terrific fake. Knueppel fakes again and 2.
The ground very hard on that possession.
Knueppel. A feathery pass. Malawatch with a little hook for 2.
Isn't that big of a deal? Losing Malik Brown is a much bigger deal because you may not see him again this season after entering that left. Cooper and Malik as well.
You're playing for 2 and a very popular assistant coach as well, Duke, to take the lead. Last time they led it was 6-5. Here it comes from James. Got it! Here's Knueppel. Yes!
They call him Showtime Slim, OB.
Much like Jalen Withers, I mean, for North Carolina.
Yes.
Lighten up as a Charlotte guy. One triple after another. Malawatch with the slam. Next.
Georgia Tech now going to the zone defensively. Gotta imagine they had a hard-fought win yesterday against Virginia.
Oh, Knueppel again.
Was great. Coming up with a big bucket to get the lead back to 8.
5 minutes to go in Charlotte. Knueppel threading inside, banks it in. He'll go.
Knueppel, who's had success here in this second half.
Under 4 minutes to go in Charlotte. Knueppel and a slam by Malawatch. Knueppel looking to break free. On the drive, and it spins in. George lost it. Knueppel scoops. Malawatch slams it down.
Successful over the last 3 years for the Badgers, and there's an example of one of them.
Kam Jones with the left hand. Earlier in the week, it's like golf, right? You just got to keep swinging the club.
Kam Jones with the right hand.
Sit back out another possession. Jones high off the glass for 2 more. These teams turn the ball over very much, both under 10 a game. Wisconsin, number 13 in the country, 9.3. Jones for 3, and it goes.
Basketball, so he did have a point right there. I think the officials were blocked out and really couldn't see it.
Jones with 2 minutes to go in the first half ties it back up. 5-second count on Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Jones left hand lays it up and in. Jones again, right hand this time. Kamari McGee on Kam Jones, fall away 3 from the corner. Good! And 1 more.
And reads it, that step, and then the concentration to follow it through.
Kam Jones with the left hand. That's a thing of beauties.
You think about it, just really a 4-possession game with the 3-ball in effect for Wisconsin if they can get stops. But
up at the rim and stop Tanjay. Kam Jones follows.
Defense right here. The middle is going to be open. He's got to get it there.
Joplin kicks it back out to Jones for 3. A 30-point game for Kam Jones.
And up by 2. Demin off the glass and in.
You have to play your game and play patiently.
Demin's going all the way in. Basketball is a fascinating thing. Mag, this will be goaltending. And Demin for 3. Got it.
Big that can go out and shoot.
Demin on the rebound. This is Saunders baseline with a one-handed flow to Saunders. Demin handoff. Kada finish.
Less than the game clock when they took the ball out of bounds, and so there you go.
Demin into the lane. Oh, a left-handed hammer dunk, and that's how the half's going to end. 10 points for the freshman. Egor Demin makes a statement. Look at the emotion on the young man's face as BYU gets their lead back. Time running down and just throw down a left-handed dunk.
He said there's a busted coverage, and Egor's stick it over. So the lesson is don't bust the coverage, or he's throwing it down lefty on you.
40-33, halftime. Jerem coming up next with the gang from Provo. Catchings back to Demin. Egor backing in. Draws some contact, puts up the shot, doesn't. A little push by Pickens. The officials are letting them play here tonight. Demin left open for 3. Demin to Kada. Nice touch off help. Feeds it to Catchings. Now Demin. Shot clock at 7. Demin. Kada. What a pass. And the finish. Kada with 14.
Wow. What a pass by Demin. He feels the defenders come. He's got phenomenal
line. Edgecombe at the free throw line. Now Lewis looking for a shot. Dancing. Fading. Sweet Lou. Richmond breaks to it. Down the lane. Pushes off. Steps through and lays it in. Ashworth. 8 to shoot. He lost it. Outlet. Richmond. He's got Sweet Lou trailing. Double pump. Count it. Sweet Lou. Today it's McAndrew. R.J. Lewis. Inside, up and in. Tell you what, this is the next cut to go. 38-35. Baseline. R.J. Lewis Jr. Sweet Lou. Kadary Richmond with the board. Tre Johnson in flux. Richmond, head down to the hole. Left hand, got it. Neal the other way. He's got Trout. Out of bounds. Look at him play, folks. It's all on the 7-44. Smith drives on Ashworth, hands it off. R.J. Lewis, easy butter roll. Guarded by Neal. Crosses him over. Lewis sets for three and rattles it in. In and out. Loose ball. Richmond digs it out. He's got Lewis with him on the wing. Richmond drives, pushes off, up and in.
Target from Ashworth. That time, Andrew had to catch it at his ankles.
Richmond again, reverse. Kadary taking over. The Red Storm, baseline. Short. Davon Smith. R.J. Lewis.
Came off, size it up, let it go. Splash three.
R.J. Lewis. And answers. Deep. And the rebound to Richmond. Kadary, nice bounce pass. Doogie.
To the tie score.
And a steal. Lewis gets it. Swing low up and in.
201 by winning the Big East. And by,
Here's R.J. Lewis. Hezzy to the cup. Pump fake. Fakes it down. Sweet Lou continuing to dominate. He's got 29.
Why push and get a bad shot? We can get a great one like that.
Baker Mazzara with the assist. As Baker Mazzara back in the starting lineup. Came off the bench the last couple. Broome into the paint. Off balance, and he gets it just over Georgia. 5-star freshman. Gives it to Blue Kane, who gets downhill and then rejected by Broome. Kane, I said he was a good partner. That was LeBron who missed that first game. And now Broome for three. Got it. But so far, only one made bucket for Newell this afternoon. He's got 3 points.
Auburn has missed the screener step, and they usually get near the logo.
Broome with the drop step. Shooting percentages for both teams at 4th worst combined in an SEC game this season. Broome the lob. Cardwell to zone look. Baker Mazzara, the blind feed, and Broome. And saves it to Cardwell. And a lob pass nearly hit the scoreboard. Broome, the left hand hammer! They had plenty of time to get ready for this game. They had the opportunity to rest and present some wrinkles. The zone is the wrinkle. Here's Broome, plenty of time. Splashes it home.
And Georgia, you're exhausted because you're playing a top 10 team every other night, but at least you're getting the opportunity.
Tonight, Jones have just about split the minutes at the point guard position today. Lob to Broome, cashes in again. Pogo stick is, just look it up on TikTok. Here's Broome, passed on the three, the drive and the flush.
As you talked about.
Georgia's sitting in the zone. Broome has dissected it with his passing. Spin move, two-hand jam. Went right by. This has been an offense not as efficient as we've seen and Cheney's program was and what it's been built to. This incredible home court advantage. It'll be the 56th win.
Asa Newell, he is so unselfish, but when he goes to the bucket, he will make you look silly. A three, too strong. And a big board by Cardwell. Pettiford, and he rattles one in from deep.
Matched up along with that group as well.
Pettiford with a hand in his face. And he gets the roll, and after the... And it's Pettiford with the board. Pettiford, so much poise for a freshman. And he's gotten more and more playing time since his explosion that game on the road at Duke. Here he is again, shooting a three, and he will be fouled.
6% this year. I think they need to pound the basketball inside, and one of the reasons why Auburn's on an 11-0 run.
Pettiford looks at the crowd.
Play is pretty impressive.
Pettiford going to get the ball. Pick and roll inside with Hudson. Finding Kane, trying to make something happen in transition. Here's Newell, and he's got the fan move.
Old school.
The lead is down to 1. As Stegman Coliseum is now rising to their feet. Pettiford, pull up, 3-ball, nothing but 9. An extended 13-5 run for Georgia right now. Inside, out of the timeout, nice play. Broome. Pettiford, little hesitation. Step back, 3-ball. Oh, that is just...
Tahaad, Pettiford, on Miles Kelly's hands.
Pettiford going to work. Defender on his hip. No.
Really fit nice. This place, these guys play like a team that's been together for more than just a season.
The Oklahoma lineup, Jalen Moore's been battling some knee
from a interior play.
Mitchell had a career-high 25 in the first meeting between these teams. There's Jeremiah Fears escape. Big, deep Missouri ball club. They run Bates off the three-point line. They lost it to Jalen Moore. Hit ahead for Fears, and he will finish.
But I think his positivity, his vision of the big picture, and they're being rewarded this year. They've been absolutely unbelievable, and it's a great over the last 5 or 6 ball games. And he's been dominant in many ways.
And now Grill and others left to try to guard Fears. Oh, what a move. Fake spin, drop it, and fire. That's off. Oklahoma 10-point lead as Fears attacks. Tough floater, banks it home.
Dennis Gates feels like he can go 14, 15 deep when healthy.
Fears online with a 3. Peyton Forsythe, a lot more playing time, a lot more production for the Dale, Oklahoma product recently. Fears whips it beneath, and Taylor has an easy one.
Whoever they have out there, they will score enough points. It's, do they take care of it, and do they get stops down at this end in the half court?
Play Jalen Moore. Fears. Tough shot, but a foul call. They will get Elvis probes. The dish to Fears, and Barrett clobbered him. And we're going to have...
I'm telling you, I mean, whenever they decide or pick it up here, I mean, 2 or 3 stops in a row will absolutely change the momentum and change this game.
Northweather, 1 to shoot.
Slow down that left side, and they're right there, points off turnovers for Missouri.
Mitchell's got a dozen, and Fears has got another bucket.
One and dones, clear the glass, push.
Along the baseline, Kadary. He saves it out for Fears. His leaner banks home. Jalen Moore. Fears hedged way out front. Spins away from traffic. Fouled. They would not have counted the shot. It stays here with the Sooners, though. Fears helps him get a reset. Jalen Moore open under the bucket. Punches one home.
Because you don't really need it.
That's his first made 3 on 5 tries tonight. Jalen Moore secures his 6th rebound. And Oklahoma can feel maybe their biggest win of the year. Fears to the rim and in.
Fears has a career high 31.
Yeah, Brazil a holdover, part of the program before John Calipari got to Fayetteville. And Fland for Michigan in transition, and a block at the rim by Adu. Brazil at the other end. Ruben Jones did a nice job there, Jay, to keep from getting by.
He did, but he had Golden behind him. He did get by him.
Yeah, these Michigan guys know they've always got 1, maybe 2 7-footers behind them. Corner 3 and a much-needed 3-point shot for the Hogs. It's a Dufiro.
Yeah, set up.
Switch to quarters.
Well, because you can reset team fouls at the end of the first and third quarters. You're not stuck with bad calls for an entire 20 minutes. It's just better.
Fewer free throws, more action. Speaking of action, Boogie Fland creating some.
That's creating offense off your defense, and for most of this first half, Michigan averages about 15 turnovers a game. A little earlier, before they played Wisconsin and Iowa, they were averaging over 17. But Boogie Fland, after Namari Burnett fell down, popped it up, was able to take it. He gets to the rim. Just a nice jab, step, and go, and got to the middle of the lane.
Boogie Fland for three.
That's
Donaldson the miss. Here come the Hogs. Fland with a hesitation. And Adu running the floor will slam it home to make it a one-point game.
A great presence by Boogie Fland, resistant in this second half. They are dictating on defense.
Davis will try the other corner and he'll hit. And the lead. It's Fland's turn this time. It bounces free. The Hogs still have it. The shot clock did not reset. A corner three for Fland. Arkansas can hardly miss right now. Wagner's got 11 points in the second half, and Boogie Fland is trying to keep it. Michigan is to have a chance. They got to clean it up at this end. Got to get some stops. They won't get one here.
Great vision, great footwork, and that vision was effective last night. He took a shot to the eye. Queen, old school, so skilled. Gillespie clears. Queen going to work against Golden. Off the window with the touch.
And Raff smart there by Queen.
Got to finish that deal. Michigan up by one. Gillespie swing. Queen, the three, bottom. How about him?
Only doing a good job denying him. They're only 2 points.
Geronimo in for Maryland. Wolves. And that got knocked away. He was out of bounds, Bert. Queen handling it like a guard. Pull up. Crown him.
That's his game right in there. Pretty.
Queen. Oops. Very lucky. Hezzy. That jumper is smooth.
He is tough. He's got a game, this kid. Well, whatever you need, coach.
Third foul on Reuben Jones. Get it in for Rice. Inside. Queen rocks the rim.
And a good screen there by Geronimo there to clear things out. Almost another one.
Yeah. Golden one-on-one with Reese. He dribbled it off his shoe. Shot clock is winding down. Donaldson, hot pass. Cheddar. It's rejected by Queen.
How about that? The right spot.
Maryland down by 11.
Ooh, he got away with it.
Discard, hangs, banks, and going to the line.
Once you extend that arm at any level, shows his strength and poise too, though.
But the ball handling right there. I mean, he did extend that arm, but at 6'10" against the guard to be able to.
Okay. Currently at 57 with 9 minutes to play.
Nice cross.
Queen. He's got it. This straight away Tre for the big man. Queen wants to dance with Wolf. Baseline. Puts it in. That was saucy.
Whoa. Wow. Boy, did they get their legs without the two leaders on the floor. The point guard, and of course, they don't drive. Golden's got to get to the box. Screen and get to the box.
Wolf stripped to the ball by Queen. It's out of bounds with 12 to shoot.
And good hands there by
Gillespie. Tries to make a move. Queen, the drive. Queen, the finish.
Good
tie game.
What balance.
Stand out in Minnesota conference wins. How much better he has been slashing and scoring. He usually contests. That's the point. Ivicic, he'll fire for three and knocks it. Ivicic. And here comes Riley. Boswell back to Riley, and we're tied at 16. Now Jonas got hit in the eye. Play on. Here's Riley lowering the shoulder on Odicali. Letting him play to Twin Cities. There's Riley ducking under, blocked by Odicali. Another second chance here. Here's another 5-pass. Riley doing everything he can. They find him, and now he's got a double, two guards. Patterson with him. Ivicic, and finds a teammate Young. When Wisconsin comes here in early March, we'll see John Tonje do that. They attempt about 30 per game. Attempted 42 not too long ago against Nebraska. Jakučionis, that was a nifty play. Patterson, the first goal for the double figures. He has 11. He's had a good first half. Riley sees an open lane and scores off the season when leading at halftime. Boswell against Fox. Now Johnson inside. Kick it out to Jakučionis for three. And Jakučionis hit the develop. That's where he lives offensively around the rim. 61% field goal shooting percentage. 6th best in the Big Ten. Jakučionis looking. Riley on the attack. And smooth. He's infield on the Gophers. Riley spins on Onikali. Gophers have missed their last 5 from the field. Jakučionis, he spins now. My goodness.
He took away the interior feed to Garcia as an option for Kadary all year prior to today.
4 out of 5 alone tonight. Jakučionis against Garcia one-on-one. Spins on the senior and says, you know, Gophers haven't had a chance to really fly Illinois down. Not too many stops in this end of the floor. And Riley for 3. My goodness. For Garcia with 12 tonight. But Illinois has just been so good on this end of the floor, and that continues. That's the last thing that needs to happen to that young man. Riley, he checked time.
Taking care of the ball.
Yeah.
They've shared the ball. They've been able to get in the lane and score, which has allowed then the three-point shot to kind of come as this game has unfolded.
In the loss, though, at Purdue, Claude was great in the win in Champaign. Riley over Rigsby.
R takes a peek. Shot clock's at 4. Stripped. And there's the steal. Newell rising up and throws it down.
But this is a game when you're catching the ball, you got to lay down your fundamentals.
LaField.
That's what point guards do. And that was an opportunity that Georgia had a big moment to get another possession to advance this lead.
Carr inside, had it swatted by Newell. Continues to fight, but a
little 1-3-1 defense here, trying to switch some stuff up.
Still isn't going anywhere yet. Clock is at 3. Here's Newell. He'll launch from deep, and he hits it to beat the buzzer at the half.
Part of the game when you got to try to make a serve.
Newell had that big 3 to end the half, and this one he takes all to Artie Williams back on the floor with 4 fouls. 3 ball. Newell, nothing but nylon. Shot clock at 5. Newell gives it off. Emery Jr. in front of his own bench, knocks down the double dribble on Montgomery. As they let that contact go, and Newell cleans it up and is now.
Bradley, left side. Oh, and it's Carter Bryant knocking it down, the freshman. In a 1-point game.
Big plays. They've been better.
Oh, Carter Bryant again. And a 3 from Carter Bryant.
Guard play defensively by those Arizona guards.
Carter Bryant knocks it down.
Travis Perry gets the start for Kentucky tonight. They have an alley-oop set. Carter's there. They threw it over his head. Free throw shooting has improved as the season has gone along.
Right, there's a lot on Travis Perry to stay in front of Philon in this game. Can he do it?
They seem to have figured out a way to get it to Amori. Williams, terrible pass picked off by Stevenson. They get a 3-on-1. Philon absorbs and lays it up. Chandler went behind his back, and Holloway was right there to rip it. That's the 5th turnover for Kentucky. Pretty move, Philon, and a finish. Oweh, difficult bounce pass, 6th turnover. And watch out, Philon and Oweh. Oh my goodness, Labaron.
The remaining 23 in this game.
Philon is guarding Brea. Chandler, underhand pass. Williams couldn't handle it. Kentucky's got 7 turnovers and a nice play. Perry too short.
Alabama pressing up to take away those 3s for the most part from Kentucky.
Philon fired his own shot. Williams, that's a turnover, and here comes Philon one-on-one with Brea. Up and in, Labaron Philon show.
Where Alabama comes up with that strip and rip, and Labaron Philon right there, man.
Philon Philon sizing up Andrew Carr. Now launches a three.
He really competes offensively. He really competes defensively. And over the last month, he has become a 34% three-point shooter. He's also a terrific wide receiver and defensive back until he gave it up in the 9th grade. And he can do this, too. He's pretty good at basketball. Philon's trying to push the pace. National title contenders. That's how good this league is. It's crazy. Philon all the way to the basket uncontested.
As soon as he catches it on the inbound pass. Clayton on the drive. The floater is good over the outstretched arm of Grant Nelson. Condon left alone. He'll let it fly and drill a three.
The most skilled big guy on this is fourth one.
Nelson turns it over. Florida looking to get out and run. Condon, a slam. 5 quick points for Alex Condon.
And those are the turnover range. That's best in the country.
Clayton, tough shot off balance, but he's able to hit. He's got 6
knockdown threes. He's just so good in the mid-range and draws a ton of fouls.
He has 4 of the 8 for Alabama. Clayton comes back and knocks down the mid-range
bucket. Alabama is going to take advantage of it.
Condon nails the 3. That's his second triple, and he turns and stares.
Mohamed Diabate is such a valuable player for Alabama. He leads the team in plus-minus, just an X factor.
And somehow Klobuchar, because of a seal from a team, was much better last year, 44% a year ago. Almost a walk on Martin, brings it back outside.
Martin had to cut back door because of that top lock. Same thing for Walter Clayton Jr. Those are terrific cuts.
And have some pride in your offensive rebounding.
And a turnover by Alabama, and an easy 2 for Richards. The 3, Florida ball. Gators working on a 6-0 run after an 8-0 Alabama run. Condon deep, got the defender off his feet. Counted and a foul. Boy, Alex Condon.
Beyond that.
9 straight Alabama points. Tied by 4. Excellent drive by Clayton. The finish outstanding. Clayton for 3 off the dribble. Now Clayton, you mentioned, did not hit it.
Alabama's playing off Ruben Chinyelu, and he did a great job of screening to open that up. If you're not going to be up to
second half, nobody picked up Martin. Florida was way off. Condon, another offensive rebound for Florida. Clayton pays it off with a 3. So again, the offensive rebound this year and stayed number 1. Aberdeen with a lob, and great finish by Condon as he got under. And out of there with it is Clayton.
Another loose ball that Florida comes up with.
Oh, what a pass by Clayton to a soaring Condon for the slam in transition.
Florida has been magnificent in transition. They are
defensive rebound.
Alabama's had some shots at the rim. They just have to complete these plays.
Clayton, another lob and another one-handed jam for Condon. Boy, Alex Condon having a tremendous game. And remember how good he was in the win at Auburn. He's been even better tonight. Up 12, 6-minute mark. Clayton gets to the rim and scores. Can the Gators pull away? Clayton turns the corner. Another tremendous lob to Condon for the slam.
Just a little simple stagger.
McNeeley missed 8 games with the right ankle sprain, returned on Friday and starts tonight. Puts up his first shot and an answer.
Let's get McNeeley coming off all these screens.
Reed Jr. setting the screens, but McNeeley has to back paddle. Now to the hoop and count it for McNeeley. McNeeley again, overcut. Who's going to come up with the bucket for UConn? Can it be McNeeley? Inside, yes. McNeeley working on Green, and McNeeley wins. Air ball. Wow. Johnson catches it, and UConn will reset.
Solo ball to air ball.
McNeeley finishes in great anticipation. McNeeley a three. It's gone. Shoot, it's all your fault. My fault. I was just going to say that. McNeeley for three. Gone. I won most of the season. 5 for 34 this year. McNeeley looking for more. Why not?
A couple cross-country trips, and you can sense it right now courtside in that last huddle. This pace is hurting him.
And McNeeley with a steal and a finish. 7.5 to go. McNeeley, a three. Oh, he's up. McNeeley, no. Reed tips it up, no good. And McNeeley stands up with the ball in his arms. Goes right back into the paint. McNeeley, count.
A 21-14 lead, and looking to add to that, grabs his own rebound, kicks it out. Knueppel straight on. Malawach battling for it. It comes free in the corner. Evans got it. He trouble with it. Hits the deck. Gets it free. Shot clock at 2. Malawach with the rebound. Another offensive board for Duke. They're dominating there, Evans.
In front of all of your family being there with you, even more impressive that the Blue Devils were able to pull that off. Mad about that because no one's been able to do it this season, as Duke is the only team in the NCAA that scores over 80.
Ander.
Yeah, he actually is a lefty, throws in the high 80s, and played a little baseball. He throws in the high 80s, and played a little baseball, went out with the Blue Devils a season ago.
No longer does. Nifty move there by
tad short, but he's made tremendous progress from last year.
Alvin Jackson, his first step back. Jackson for three. Freshman program record. Active hands. Tar Heels on the run. Jackson puts it down.
And that was a beautiful pass by R.J. Davis.
Malako, whose shot has been off, stepped into that one, and that was flat and short. Jackson other end. He is getting hot. R.J. Davis.
Boy, I love the way he's just been very composed, and there is that young. But so far here today, off to an outstanding start, primarily at the defensive end. The offense has been excellent, but the defense has been superb as well. And there's Ian. He's upbeat. Both coaches were really when we talked to him this morning.
Jackson baseline. Jay! What a half. 3 free throw attempts, 2 makes in the entire first half. Already a couple here to begin the second. We did see Micah Shrewsbury speaking with lead official Brian O'Connell at great length at the end of the first half. Good look there.
Position here.
Shrewsbury contested, hit the top of the backboard and the iron. Somehow Sundra's got it, pocket picked. Cadeau funnels to Davis, right at Alako.
You want to come down and execute something really solid here. If you're Carolina, you don't have R.J. Davis on the floor. Nice little fade screen. Good take. Beautiful. Just what you need.
This is the largest Notre Dame lead of the game.
7 down at halftime to +4. They've done it by getting to the free throw line.
Oh, what a run by him. Gives the isolation on Jackson. Little short. Jackson's got it. End to end.
Got to be very aggressive offensively.
And you wonder about that after just picking up a foul. Here's Lanier, and he hits a three. Tennessee on the 14 points. Well, he started that game.
Yeah, he was a starter last year. And see, you got to take these shots right here.
And it's good for Lanier.
Good execution right there. Reasonably good job in the last few minutes of keeping the Aggies off the glass.
Pull up three, swishes through.
Let's see if they switch to a little matchup zone right now, which they do.
Garcia only a 25% three-point shooter. Lanier drills another one. Chaz Lanier double figures now in 10 consecutive games. For Tennessee, he's got 12 points. Drives here on Garcia. And the slam. 5-0 response, the three-pointer and the layup. All by Garcia. Milicic doubled, may have traveled. Spot up three. Lanier on target again. 5 foot up. Excellent defense again in the half court by A&M. Lanier lets it fly. It's good again. Wow. He's 6.
Oh, nice cut.
Underneath, extra pass, gaining. Now gets back to Milicic. Now Lanier, pull-up jumper, and it's good again. 20 stretch run in the regular season. The last Saturday in February. Three-pointer from Lanier is first. Bulldogs a bubble team. Tied at 57 here. Ziegler gives it up.
I still think Sakai could be aggressive getting to the rim.
He'll drive here on Phelps. Up top, good look, Lanier, and he drills it.
On the offensive glass. You've got to keep Alabama out of the paint. That's where those three-point shots get started from. Sears uses that body. Alabama with a taller lineup. Sears left open. That's dangerous. He buries it right in front of Pope in the Kentucky bench. Early 5 for Sears. Nelson, a great job to keep it in bounds. And a bucket for Sears again. He's got 7. All 16 of their points so far have been scored within the first 10 seconds of the possession. Man, if you're Kentucky, you got to get that defense set. Sears, high arc. Man, he goes left. He goes like a bull. Can't get it. Sears, Almanor. Good job by Umbla to seal him off. Full figures now for Perry. He's got 10. Sears beats Noah. And then he threw up an alley-oop. Nelson back in with 3. Sears finds the bottom.
Yeah, you got to go over the top of that screen. You can't go, especially up prayer. You can't go beyond.
You can, but you give up a 3. Sears with the right. He buried Noah. He's got 2 more. Denied by Carr.
What was that? Don't need it. Right there, you're leading by 9.
But he picked off the pass from Williams. And he will pull up and bury a 3. And he's not the only one. Youngblood can knock him down. Different guys, but man, you cannot.
DePaul, no NJ Benson or David Skogman. So very thin in the front line. Going to be a steady diet of this. Kalkbrenner touches inside.
Good from 3.
Be careful about taking too many of those threes if you're trainer. Because Kalkbrenner's probably not coming out there.
How about that seal right there by Kalkbrenner? He's 7-1, 6 on the shot clock. The lob, Kalkbrenner makes the catch and puts it in. Nicely done. Here's Kalkbrenner. Just too easy for him. Boogie. Kalkbrenner. Again, the patience, and then just goes to the hoop. It's off of it. A 9-0 Blue Jays run right now, leading by 5. Blocker doesn't get it blocked, gets it altered by Kalkbrenner, and Kalkbrenner able to not hurt himself going to the ground. McAndrew for 3. 12-0 Blue Jay run.
It all changes when Kalkbrenner gets back on the floor.
Again, Trainer not looking for the shot after a couple of misses. Gunn.
It's just hard scoring over Kalkbrenner when he's sitting there in drop coverage.
On the floor, nicely done. David Thomas in the corner, Gunn for 3. Look at that altered shot by Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner running the floor.
Gunn and then flies down the floor and catches the lob on the other end. He may be 7-1, but that big fella can run.
1 for 4 from downtown is J.J. Trainer. The pass inside, Kalkbrenner. So this half starting like the game began. He's joined some elite company. We'll tell you about those people in a few. Again, Kalkbrenner actually hit his first, has not hit one since. Again, just great position and the dunk. No answer right now for DePaul. Ryan Kalkbrenner doing the job, getting position.
Out. In particular, Kalkbrenner spread out.
The lob, again, those hands you talked about. Trout again for 3, no. Kalkbrenner with the offensive rebound. Here's Ashworth for 3. Got it! Another offensive rebound. Ashworth, the lob! And the throw down by Kalkbrenner.
His 3rd personal, 14 foul.
Seen it all season long. Ashworth and Kalkbrenner.
Fred King.
Norchad O'Meara straight up one-on-one. And so that's a matchup that they want to try to establish very early on for the Baylor Bears.
Rolling to the basket. JT Top in the flush.
exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by.
You see how they're spacing the floor out and just isolating North Chatham-Mere down low underneath the hoop.
JT Toppin stepping out for three. 66, proud sponsor of Big 12 basketball. And the invitation to Lexus sales event.
Every time down the floor, they've gotten the ball to North Chatham-Mere. And every time he's gotten close to the basket, it has worked.
JT Toppin at this end of the floor getting touches and the reverse lay-in through March 31st.
Grant McCaslin is really good at defining what the roles are and communicating that to his team.
JT Toppin doing what he does.
JT Toppin, since the opening minutes of this game, you kind of show that you're going to dig and help, but what you don't notice on that play, it's great.
Elijah Hawkins, 5 on the timer. The lob for JT Toppin, who lays it in.
Middle of the paint. Watches Toppin, slips that screen. 2 goes to the ball. You can't help in the middle portion of the floor. Bob Knight used to always say that.
But they're already without Langston Love tonight. They've been missing for about a month. As a 3 by JT Toppin, a 2. His foot was on the line.
Great look. Foot on the line. That will remain a 2, which means they're at 50. Assuming that you're not going to see JT Toppin welcome back to the ball game. But assuming that you're not going to see Cooper Flagg.
Shot clock at 10. 7-point game, the closest Baylor has been since it was 25-18. But now it's a 9-point game as JT Toppin, the Big 12 Player of the Year, has 19.
Back into this game. Toppin checks back in, and the Red Raiders go, let's give it to the Conference Player of the Year and let him cook. He's got 19.
With his reaction to the foul call. Darian Williams missing the 3. JT Toppin pulls it down. It goes to work and 1. 4th foul on North Chatham-Mere.
Now that is a huge, huge play. 2 fouls on North Chatham-Mere on that side of the floor. As you pointed out, Roxy. So on the step through here, I mean, you're in no glory, and it's just a 2-hand.
JT Toppin at the high post. Up and under with the right hand. 24 for Toppin.
Got a couple possessions ago. Look at how strong Toppin is underneath. Little step through move.
Beat them that last game at Boise State. They got hurt on the glass. Clifford is good.
They need a timeout. Timeout, Boise State.
They're able to play in the half court, and they reverse it. There's great spacing there, and that's how they're getting all these.
Clifford spinning. Count it, and the foul.
Nothing is better in basketball than having a guy who...
Clifford with the shot clock at 5 for a Mountain West Tournament record. They've got it. The 12-3.
They've struggled to shoot the ball all year.
5 for 22 today, and Cardenas is 0 for 5, and Colorado State answers at the other end.
This that we all get ready to enjoy.
There's one guy that was never on the bubble, Gene Steratore.
That's right.
There's a lock.
Nick Clifford. Nick, I know this is a team sport, but you put this team on your back at times. What did you guys capture over the last month to get you to where you are right now?
Hey, man, we was number 7 at the beginning of the season. All me and my teammates, man, we just worked. We just worked all year for this moment right here. And so I'm just so proud of our guys.
What are you guys bringing to the tournament next week?
I think the same thing. An unselfish group, ready to compete, ready to win. And we just want to go out and make Fort Collins happy.
Congratulations. First Mountain West Tournament title since 2003.
Ooh, man, it's a blessing. Guys, the greatest, man.
How about that hustle in the backcourt? Bamba almost got the steal. Richardson ahead. Yes. Bartholomew and some of his other guys don't settle for early threes. Richardson again. Oh, boy. Folks, it is going to be a frantic, lightning pace for these two teams out here.
It's a really nice job by Oregon getting back, though, because they certainly had numbers.
Richardson creating, stepping back, getting the bounce. He's already in double figures.
They were reluctant to do it in the first half, and it slowed down and stymied their entire offensive production.
There's Richardson navigating, leaning. Count it, and a foul.
Set it up, and that's playing into the hands of Oregon.
And if you weren't with us in the first half, the point guard for Michigan State, Jeremy Fears, out sick. Three-pointer going for the freshman.
It's a good play, though.
Well, those are the types of threes Dane Altman says he likes.
Yes.
Drive in, kick back out.
Step in threes, the easiest threes to make.
Richardson. My goodness, this kid is
nice cut.
Inside Tracy. Whoa! Richardson with a rejection. He has done a little bit of everything as Jace Richardson.
Partner, was that Jace or Jason? Look at how high he gets off the floor to go get this one. Wow. Folks, Jace Richardson, 6'3", 185 pounds. He's coming out of nowhere. He looked like Cohen Carr going up to block that one. That was impressive.
Turnovers today. But Holloman almost fell. He needs help here against Sapawa. Richardson into the shot clock. Through the foul. And that is going to be the fourth. Kohler screening for Richardson. Step back.
No,
crossover. Down the lane. Oh! Hangs it in the loop.
Oh, my gosh.
Akins gets the foul. Got him with a body. But how about that play by the freshman, Jace Richardson?
Folks, this is ridiculous. Going a little snatch back between her, and then, oh my gosh. And then he finishes it with a little finger roll up the glass. And look at Jason Richardson dance, loving it. Woo. This pressure to score.
It's been this man's show. Looking to create again. Yes.
Area in the second half, and they've run away with this game.
It has just been total domination in the second half by Michigan State. 44-20 since intermission for the Spartans. Richardson by 29 in conference history. Marquette and Clayton coming up right now. Thanks to everyone for watching. For our entire crew, for the great LaFonso Ellis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, sending you to Omaha, Nebraska.
Has the steal. They're looking to push it 2-on-1. Boogie Fland. The cleanup bucket by Adu Thero, the Kentucky transfer. I think you zone. John, if you can't shoot, the game gets hard, really hard. Nice pump fake. And defense is way beyond tough. It's way beyond words that we normally use. Thero inside. He's been the most effective. And you got to get that ball inside the zone. Thero, and there is the first three of the game for Arkansas. Stripped and ripped to the other end. Thero, bodied by Roach, the fadeaway jumper, and it goes. Adu Thero with a touch. Thero. He is the offense tonight for the Razorback. Gonzaga did not work. It's not ready to win hard games yet. And Scott Drew on money, on point with his defense so far tonight. As Arkansas has never led in this game. Thero. Mid-range jumper, and it goes. You see how he played through contact this season. Roach missing everything. And here goes Thero. One-on-one. Look out! Adu Thero. And now he's going to grab at his calf as he tried to make it up the floor. Monster jam. Most guys never play. Arkansas has been scoreless in over 2 minutes. As Adu Thero puts an end to that.
And then lost to Texas in the first round. Clipper got a hand on that. Bird recovers and scores with the left hand.
Upper angle to set that screen, and you come together to not allow the defender to get through.
One of the best defenders. He's a really good three-point shooter.
Yeah, terrific three-point shooter is Brown.
And Bird getting in low. Bird's got the height to guard him, maybe not the bulk, and he knocks it by Compton to Goreville. Trail three, Bird, got it! And here come the Rams. Lincoln Evans. He wanted to shoot it. Bird from the logo, yes! Roll. Bourne, not a good pass. That's what Bird does. Oh! Essentially made the tournament by winning the Mountain West tournament. Bird again, that's 5 steals from him. That's a 3. Long 3. Oh!
He just looks up with a smile on his face like some things you just can't control.
One shy of a boom block. Oh, Bird, that's another steal, and that's another dunk.
Washington to keep pace with the Ducks today. They've got to hit their threes. 0 for 1 already as Makai Mason missed his first shot. There's Biddle, and he knocks down the jumper.
You mentioned Washington.
Biddle inside. He had Kepnong just all kinds of turned around.
Yeah, Kepnong.
Diallo pulls up short. Battle for the rebound. Angel wins it.
Interesting thing in talking to coaches all year is Biddle's running the floor.
2 more for Biddle.
You think about Steph Curry, why does he have such great range? He had to, playing against bigger players. You got to create more space as Biddle knocks down the 3. So it's not surprising a guy like Shellstead has that. It's a tricky game for them, obviously not playing for a whole lot at this point. But we talked about this on Wednesday at USC. You're still being evaluated, by your coaches now, by other coaches, by finishing this thing out the right way.
So the first block of the night from Biddle, conference's best. Biddle underneath for 2 more and a chance for 1 more.
He has dominated this first 4+ minutes. 11 now for him. Talked about the defense and how good he's been the last couple weeks, and they could win it. They could win the whole thing.
Biddle wide open for the dunk.
I think usually what you say, Jeff, is like good execution by Washington.
Kepnong with 6 now, almost another turnover. Biddle underneath, Biddle and 1.
It didn't look like this game was going to be all that competitive when we started. That's got to be his most for a half ever, Nate Biddle.
Get our stats department on that real quick.
I thought you had your own stats department.
2-point game. See the 3 steals. There's Biddle. Biddle creating space.
I like the no call there. Biddle took the contact, spin off it.
Osborne had it poked away.
Bamba with the reach around that time, pokes it away.
Biddle matches his.
One thing we haven't talked about, Jeff, and we see it for years, is when seniors get to the end.
And there's that new career high for Biddle, 26 for the big man. Bartholomew to Biddle. Biddle, 28 for Biddle, adding to that career high.
See how after the catch off that short roll pass, he went
8 to shoot. Shellstead nearly had it ripped away. Gets it to Biddle. Biddle 3. Got another one. What a shot.
Wow. Finishes there, and then a late clock 3. We got a good one going here.
Biddle gives it up. Bartholomew for 3. Got it. What a shot.
Again, that's kind of playing through Biddle. He could have shot that. Nobody would have said anything. Let Biddle trigger that offense from up top.
Bamba put him on the brakes. This play by Bamba. Biddle on the give and go. Biddle inside. No good. Tap is in.
Wow. And then the second time went right to him. This is that last Oregon possession. Who tipped that in? It was Biddle.
Biddle around the screen. Biddle looking for help. Nice feed into Tracy.
What a cut by Tracy. What a find by Biddle. They weren't going to get it over.
Here's the assist from Biddle.
Biddle thought he could score, but Tracy read it and took that baseline and got the layup.
Nothing, Missouri blitz. 2.5 minutes into the game. Mitchell left open. Oh, Mitchell! He's already got 8. So he's got 8 of Alabama's 17. He's hit 3 of his first 4. Mitchell! Count it! And the foul!
you don't communicate on the defensive end, you will pay in this league. Two defenders for Alabama got mixed up.
Great pass.
Yep, there's Mitchell underneath. Got it to Arena MC. He's got your Sun Bowl jersey. Oh, a little razzle-dazzle here. Mitchell gets everybody flying. How did that go?
First row.
Well, you mentioned Philon's got to be good today. Oh, Mitchell, he hit one earlier. New 20 for the Tigers. That one's loose. This is Mitchell. Oh, it leads him in the offense here. Number 1 in the white.
And now you come in with Warwick, who's a big-time scorer. Great pass again.
Mitchell again on that same play, son. Bama here, by the way, so it'll stay with the Tigers.
There's the back screen by Grill up top. They went over it. You can't, at least when you guard somebody, they can't just go through you. They can go around you, but not through. Another turnover, and here come the Tigers.
Mitchell, lead feed. Look.
Got Missouri on a run.
Today, it's been the scoring. Wow, partner, this has been a fascinating first half. 55 for Missouri and counting. Mitchell scores 12 in the first half.
Last two possessions, it's Mark Mitchell on this defensive end. Alabama has not been able to score over.
Mitchell just boom, one of the better home court advantages in college basketball this year. Lob it inside to Mitchell. Mitchell, it's a deep.
80 points a game and 6 in the country from behind the arc at 39%. Haggerty settles on a 16-footer. So the third personal on Memphis, and DeGray right in the middle of things, but Memphis with the takeaway. Haggerty to run out.
But he's got to be, if they're going to stun the conference tournament and be a Cinderella team, he's got to be the sixth man of the conference tournament. He's got to be that good for them, because it can't just be the starting 5 to carry him through this championship.
He didn't play in the last matchup in Wichita between these two teams. He missed a bunch of time with an ankle injury. Haggerty wanted
9 years old. Haggerty gets the steal. I was 9 years old. I broke my arm going down the stairs. Texas, North Carolina, others are sitting here thinking, man, we've got to see Memphis win this game.
7-point shocker lead. 2:20 to play in the first half. Haggerty got it. 14 points for Haggerty and a Wichita State turnover. 2-on-1. Jourdain gives it up. Haggerty finishes. What a shoot. Beverly in traffic. Rejected by Cisse. Haggerty takes it and fouled on his way in.
State backcourt. A lot is talked about the Memphis backcourt, but it's been all Haggerty in the backcourt. Other than that, it's been shocker advantage.
And a tip rebound for Cisse to keep it on this end. Haggerty, yes!
Against mobile bigs. And instead of just pounding it in down low to Danger, put him out on the perimeter.
Deflected and stolen by Tyrese Hunter. Finger rolls short, follow. Got to get it over. They do. Then it's lost. Haggerty with the steal. Corrals, finishes!
Back left away from all the action.
Guarded now by Beverly. Works on Beverly, gets past him, and kisses it high off the window. Wondering, the record for scoring in an AAC tournament game as Haggerty now has a career high. Penny Hardaway was looking for guys, both veterans and young coaches, who could come in and all kind of support him and pull the rope in the same direction.
And I asked Coach Nolan Smith, I said, well, it might be a long time before somebody gives me a key that they believe in me.
He said, no, Chaz. Here's Bell. And it's taken away again. Another Memphis steal. Hunter, beautiful bounce. And Haggerty's got a 30. Football play here. Haggerty gets it away. Very nearly a foul. Cross court to Hunter. Paul Mills says, don't foul. They're going to play this straight up down 3. B.J. Haggerty's got a 38-point game going. He's on the baseline, number 4 in white, off the screen. Well defended by Bell. Gets by Bell, and the floater goes!
Too strong on that one, but the offensive rebound, Keba Keita for BYU. Richie Saunders launches a 3. Dallin Hall. Another Cougars offensive rebound. Richie Saunders on the reload.
BYU's gotten have been off those offensive rebounds like that one from Richie Saunders.
Straight on. Richie Saunders 3.
You have to put a hand up. A.J. Storr, go ahead, roll it out. What is that? Is that a closeout? Hunter Dickinson to rebound that, spin off the defense and get a clean look.
Richie Saunders, the floater. Richie Saunders.
Too clean. Stuck the course, and he has found his spot in Kevin Young's system, and he has been flourishing all season long.
Richie Saunders works the baseline. He has a game-high 16, and Bill Self wants to talk things over.
Good discipline by BYU. They are attacking the run off the three-point.
Richie Saunders underneath, powers his way up. 18 for Saunders.
A.J. Storr, who has his back to the ball and has no awareness of where the ball is. Shaq Moore has to.
And Kevin Young imploring BYU to push it. Saunders, 20 for Richie Saunders.
The opportunity to play against some of the best programs in the country on your home floor. It's hard to get these type of teams to come here out of conference.
Richie Saunders working his magic underneath.
BYU's gotten everything they want. Richie Saunders has done it from three, and in the second half, he showed some nifty footwork in the paint. He's got
Del Orso off the mark, and Tommy Lloyd wants him to be aggressive. Richie Saunders' first three is good.
And that's the key.
Tonight was his second consecutive start, second start of the season. Now he's on the bench. Nice pocket pass. Kada to Saunders. Bradley, good hand, stolen away by Saunders. Ahead to Mag, who missed it, and Saunders, Johni on the spot. It looks like this game in front of us. Saunders, three, got it. They've made 8 of their last 9.
You know, it's easier said than done sitting over here with a headset on, but look at KJ Lewis. He just gets turned around. He's getting better and better. He is going to be a real talent.
Saunders, float game. He leads all scorers with 14. He's watching right now on the edge of his seat like we all are. Saunders for 3 out of the timeout. And the turnover. Saunders waits and hits. Here's Saunders, quiet in the second half, but the big bucket there.
And that is the one area of Richie Saunders' game he is much improved, driving the basketball.
No timeouts remaining for either team. Townsend, the touchdown, picked up by Saunders. They pull off the upset. BYU comes into 2.
4 and 3 of the last 4 for the Cuse.
And we talked about it. He's the reason why his team is starting to come around.
What a guard matchup that's going to be tonight.
But on offense, they got so many counters to what they run and make the game so difficult for you. You can't speed them up with that many ball handlers.
Picked off by Chase Hunter. Hammer time!
The Tigers are really good at the defensive end of the floor here, and their all-conference guard catches it and takes off as Clemson's up 4.
And then you factor in 3 to 4 freshmen. When you get Freeman back, it's 4. A lot of newness this year. Hunter from downtown.
You can see Syracuse is trying to push tempo a little bit and score so they don't have to settle in against this half-court defense.
Way downtown.
Really impressive. He was able to get that much on it.
Step through. Hunter. Oh, yeah. Red Autry calls timeout. Syracuse trailed by 17 in the first half against Notre Dame. Came back to win that game. Hunter is on a hater.
Matt, the hardest place to play for me was here.
Really?
Yes.
Unflappable. Nope. A steal. Sturge with a trailer and Banks. Got the screen. The pass deflected. Sturge has got it. He'll sail in.
Drake's defense is very good, and that was a tipped ball by Banks, and Sturts just got it and went all the way. He had to dunk that because Montgomery was coming hard behind him.
Good steal guy, quick hands. At 5'8", he's tough. Sturts a three.
But he's also smaller. They've been defending Sturts with the 6'7" Davis. And the turnovers have really been a problem so far for Bradley.
What a feed. What a finish. Picked up by Mannion.
Kevin said disrupt the flow here for Drake.
Sturts and Johnson is there. It's a three.
But again, Johnson is too small. We now finally know a couple teams that are in.
Oh, a great steal on top of McNeeley. Sturts.
Bennett Sturts, we talked about him before the game, but he has had a lot of really good moments. Nice job by Mascari, and that's the second.
10 to shoot now for the transfer, Tonje from Missouri. Picks up the dribble, 5 on the clock. Right back to Tonje inside, tough bucket and the foul.
Great cut off the basketball from Tonje.
Chance for him to see his team's growth early this season. He knows that over the course of the year, they're going to get where they want, and Townsend just picked up the foul. Tonje going back to the line where Wisconsin is #1 in the country. He's been called the dad of the team. He brings maturity, and you can see it on these offensive sets.
So what's he do, walk and shoot around with slippers on or something like that?
He tells you, back in my day, I was a bucket. I'm telling you, I was a bucket.
Offensively skilled, but they get after defensively as well, especially Bradley and Lewis.
Tonje on the attack, 12 to shoot, gets inside and lays it home. Double figures in all 3 games. 8 minutes to play in the first half. Blackwell the fake. Tonje the 3. Got it! John Tonje is money in this first half. Can they put an end to the run, stop the bleeding here? Klesmit, half the shot clock on for Cloud. Around Tonje, already up to 16 points. Tonje puts his head down. Oh, patience inside.
All that work the Badgers did for naught. That's why they're #9 in the country.
Tonje laces a 3.
Guys like Carter Gilmore at 6'9", Winter at 7 foot, Crowd 7 foot. It's very difficult to maintain your position against guys that are lower than you.
What a pass, what a finish. Beautifully done, Tonje to Crowd.
Tell you what, when Krivas develops a left-hand hook, he's going to be really good.
Tonje, splash. Klesmit looking to go right at Del Orso again. Handoff McGee, 15 to shoot. Drive and kick. Tonje loads it up. Oh! John Tonje owns the night in Madison. 100 times, and how much would that happen? Great entry, Tonje. Oh. 40 for Tonje.
Oh man, Greg Gard just put this play in just now, and Tonje comes up huge. The whole Wisconsin coaching staff high-fiving each other based on that little wrinkle they just threw Arizona.
4th time Wisconsin players had 40-plus. It's the first since Frank Kaminsky had 43 in 2013, and how fitting with Frank the Tank in the building. Tonje now up
their 3rd triple. Yeah, 3 for 4. Coles, bounce pass, tie on Grant Foster. Oh, that was pretty basketball. So you don't see that at the next level very often. Guys cutting back door into the lane. Right there, right? Back door, cut moving without the basketball. And then Coles does a great job. On creep, right hand, no. Luke Warren might have got a finger on it. Quickly, Lopes. Coles, Grant Foster, stop, pops the 3. Good! Oh my goodness, these guys are having a connection. Coles and Grant Foster. Transition behind the arc. Redhawks got caught off balance, not used to the energy there. Tell you what, these Lopes are strapping for these on this offensive glass. I think that's their 3rd O-board tonight. Grant Foster baseline, hooping hard. What did he have for his pregame meal? Only 8 points versus Utah Tech the other night, but look at how aggressive he has been in his. Tie on Grant Foster is stopped cold on the baseline. Moncrief tried to feed Williamson. That's picked off. Grant Foster, no doubt about it. Arrington, 8 to shoot. Looking to move on Grant Foster. Spinning move. Stopped by Tyon Grant Foster. 6 to shoot. Tight D by the Red Hawks. Grant Foster puts it home. How in the heck did Grant Foster muscle that basketball in along the baseline to give the Lopes the lead? 55-54. We got ourselves one heck of a game. Oh, little contact up front here. They've been letting them play in the first half, and all of a sudden now they're
in the starting lineup. As Kon Knueppel finds Flagg, he finds Malawatch, and the 3 freshmen
close out to. You've got to be close enough to him where a closeout is not necessary.
The coach's son averaging almost 16 a game. ESPN Plus and ESPN Deportes as it is tipped in. There's still 3.5 to go in the first half. James, lob, Malawatch again. Shrewsbury, Kon Knueppel handling for the Blue Devils.
Almost like a zone look underneath.
And Flagg with his
play Illinois. Illinois loves that bully ball back down.
Davis rejected. Flagg having an enormous afternoon. Malawatch having a pretty good day. Burton trying to get to the glass again. Shot altered by Malawatch, who runs it down and is fouled.